I'm so excited that you stopped by here today to check out some media champions right here on Daily Ad Brief. I'm Mary Therese Griffin. Glad to have you along today because we're going to uncover some very valuable information in the world of marketing and media. We're going to go to Tampa, Florida today. We've got Eric Blankenship, who is the founder and CEO of Mindstone Marketing Group. Eric, welcome to Media Champions.
Thank you very much for having me.
I want to dive right in with your expertise across the board. You've been doing this a long time, and you talk about strategy. I want people to understand why having a strategy is so important, and it might be something you can't come up with on your own. So why is it good to partner with a company like yours?
Well, that's a great question. And I think, so I'm a marketing person and I always have been. So I'm going to be very biased with what I'm about to say. But I think every business, either small, medium, or large, a startup or a company that's been in existence for years, should have an executive level marketing person. And again, I'm very biased in saying that. But I think, marketing at the end of the day, their job, to simplify it, is to make everyone else's job just a little bit easier, right? In general. Now, every strategy for every company is different. Some companies need overall marketing strategy. Some need brand development. Some need very specific implementations like social media or digital media or something in between. So that's why I think it's important for, not just myself, but anyone that's talking with any type of company to kind of get in, right? You have to get in. You got to see what the nuts and bolts look like to really decipher what does this company need today, tomorrow, and in the future. So I think that's why it's so important, because every company is different. Every environment is different. Every want and need from a company is very different. So I think an assessment at the very beginning, a marketing audit, if you will, is very valuable with how you move forward with any type of business.
And as you're going through this marketing assessment, I know you're talking with potential clients about how quickly marketing and media changes. What do you see as some of those biggest changes that are happening over the next 2 years?
Well, I think, and we've seen what I'm about to say over the past several years, but I think it's expedited even more so. 5, 6, 7, 10 years ago, it was important for you to have a website. But you would be surprised how many businesses I talk to now that either A, have a website, but it's not very good. And in some cases, they don't even have a website, right? They rely on their social media pages for everything. So I think now more than ever, it's important to have a little bit of everything, right? Because at the end of the day, the media market right now is as fractured as it ever has been. And that will continue, right? As we look at, 30 years ago, you had 4, 5, 6 primary TV stations. Now I think all of us have at our fingertips hundreds of different options, right? And that's not even diving into the world of digital marketing, right? Which continues to adapt and evolve every single day. So, I think it's profoundly important to look at your business, look at the environment, and see how can you have a voice in all these different platforms, because they're all important. And more importantly, what's important today might not be as important tomorrow. But conversely, what you might think isn't that important today might be ridiculously important later. I remember, and I'm not going to name the sports team that I was with, but if someone does their due diligence and does the math backwards, they'll realize it. But I remember going to my CEO at this sports team, and I said, look, we have got to have a Twitter page. This is something that I believe is going to take off. And I was told, no, it's just another fad. It'll never make it. That type of platform won't work. And look what happened. So I think it's important to look at every possible option and see how you can make it work for your specific business.
Well, Eric, you're not going to mention it, but I surely am, as we're about to head out the door here. You have worked with everyone from the Tampa Bay Lightning to iHeartMedia, and folks, you want to see the kind of clout this guy brings to the table. you need to go to his website. Eric, you have been doing this very well, and I applaud you because you talk specifically about relationship building. Real quick, what's one last thing you want to leave with people about building those relationships, because it's so crucial?
Yeah, it is. You know what? I say this jokingly all the time. I don't know how much I have going for me, but I've been very fortunate to forge a lot of great relationships, not only in the Tampa Bay area, but in the region, in the country. And again, there's a big difference between a contact and a relationship, right? So you never know about that person that you knew from 5 years ago is all of a sudden the CEO of a company that's 3,000 miles away. And now they can be of significant value for you. So I think relationships personally and professionally are profoundly important in anything that you do, but especially when it comes to marketing.
Eric Blankenship, you are the bomb. Thank you for sharing your expertise, and best of luck to you. Hope you'll come back on Media Champions.
Thank you very much for having me. Have a great week.
You as well. And for the rest of you out there that are interested to see what Eric and his crew are doing at Mindstone Marketing Group, we'll make that connect for you. All you do is go to dailyadbrief.com. Hope you'll come back for more Media Champions. I'm your host, Mary Therese Griffin. Have a great day.